Hi guys, happy Friday, and happy Saturday. You can rise, you can be, you can live, you can dream. This year means reading adventures. Hello, hello, hello. Happy Friday for some, happy Saturday for others. Good evening. Ohio gozaimasu. How are you guys? How are you? All right, I love it. You're already telling me what you're doing. Janicia, hi. I love that you're doing multiplication. Yes, yes. Adrian, hi. Sophia, hi. How is everybody? Kendall and Janicia, I saw you guys were in there commenting before I even came on. I saw you. Ohio gozaimasu. Yukino and Sarah, hi. Hi, Ariana. Hi, Mom. I think I've got everybody that's on here so far. Hi. There are lots of people that haven't said anything. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. You already know I'm going to ask you, what have you been up to today? What have you done? Janice has already told me something that she's done. Tell me, the rest of you, tell me something that you've done. I went outside to start my car today, and I went to turn the engine. It didn't turn on. I had to go get another battery. Battery was dead. That's what I did today. What'd you do, Mr. DRB? I had to go get another battery. Tell me some of the things you guys did. Hi, Moore. Thank you. Anybody want tutoring services for your child or life coaching skills for you? Check out my website, freeyourgreatness.net, or you can even type KeishaYerby.com. Check me out. You don't remember? What do you mean you don't remember? It's the same day. Hey, Max. Adrian, you stretched with your brothers. Oh, stretching. That sounds good. Oh, yeah, that feels good. Oh, what did you guys tell me that the ripstick was? Tell me again. I forgot what you all said that was like, and I'm going to write it down so I can remember. Did she get hurt when she fell? I hope not. You are going to a party tomorrow for a 10-year-old. Okay, that should be fun. Where's the party going to be at? Hello, Noah and Sarah. Hi. And Rena, sorry. Noah and Rena. Hello. Feels like, oh my gosh, ouch. Hopefully you didn't break anything. I'm sorry, Yukino. That's not an exciting thing to do today. Okay, so you're having a party at her house. That is nice. That is fun. 20 sit-ups. Yes. 20 sit-ups. 10 push-ups. Yes. Keep it up. Guess I keep my kettlebell over here. So when I finish, I'm going to do some because I haven't done any since like maybe Monday. Miss Yerby. All right. So on Fridays, it is Chapter Book Friday, and we have been reading The Magic Tree House. We're on the second book of The Magic Tree House, and I will do a quick summary in case there's some people on here that have not been joining and have not been following along. You did 102 leg workout. Okay, build up those muscles. Skateboard. I'm going to write that down. You're going back to school next week, so you guys will see me here, yes, on Saturday. Yes. So you guys are just going back to school to learn. I have to go to my classroom on Monday to pack up everything. Oh, let me turn that off so that won't happen while I'm reading. Sorry, I usually turn that off. Okay, so the Dark Woods. At the beginning, Jack and Annie had just gotten home from their night with the dinosaurs, and neither one of them could sleep. So they decided to go early in the morning, just before dawn, to go back to the treehouse. Leaving again, they went to the treehouse. This time, Annie found a book with a castle on it. She said, "We want to go here." Jack said, "No, we don't." And then they left. The treehouse started spinning. Across the bridge, when they got there, they saw a castle. Jack was looking for facts in the book. Annie was looking at the real thing. Come on, Jack. No, I'm reading. Come on, Jack. Annie goes into the castle. Jack looks around. He can't find Annie, so he has to go across the bridge and into the castle as well. They got into the castle. They were looking at the people having a feast, and there were so many things going on in the room. Then all of a sudden, someone says, "Who goes there?" And he found Annie when he was in there because she said, "Hey." And they ran, and they ended up going into a room where the armory was. And Jack, I found it. I was telling you guys I couldn't remember the weight, and I found it on page 18 right here where it says reversed. Here we go. It says the helmet alone could weigh up to 40 pounds. You all see that? Weigh up to 40 pounds. And Jack, I don't know why, decided to put it on his head, and he fell over backwards, which made a loud clanking sound. And 3 guards came in there. One was, what, do you remember? One of them was called, the other one was called, and the last one was called, do you guys remember? What? One of them was called Squinty. One was called Red. And I believe the other one was called Mustache. And they took Jack and Annie down into the dungeon. Your mother has said that. Yes, it is the Jetson sound. Yes. So they were down in the dungeon, and Annie was slowly unzipping the book bag. And then she reached in and she pulled out what? What did she pull out? It was something that these people are way back in the past when, like, I have all these lights on me so you guys can see me. It's making me really hot. They didn't have electricity. They didn't have lights. They had torches up on the wall and carrying torches around. And Annie pulled out what did she pull out? Oh, yeah. Thanks, Janicia. A flashlight. Thanks. They'd never seen a flashlight before. So they all were like, oh my gosh, what is it? And they were able to get out, and they ran. But the flashlight, the batteries stopped working, and they couldn't see. So they had to feel around. And Jack used his book to figure out where the door was. And so he went and counted the stone pieces on the floor. He found out where the door was, and he went over to it, reached his hand outside, couldn't feel anything. He felt the air. It was moist, couldn't feel anything. So he was going to go feet first to get to the ground, and he fell into the moat. All we heard was a splash sound. And that's where we are right now. So my little paper bookmark, I'm reusing paper because I know that paper comes from trees, and trees are a natural resource. This was one of the sticky notes that I had in one of the books before, so now I'm using it here. You guys made predictions as to what was going to happen next. I don't remember your predictions. Do you remember the predictions? Yes, he's wet now. Yes. Do you remember the predictions? What was going to happen next? I hope you do. This title is called The Night. So what are we going to find out in this? If this chapter is called The Night, who do you already know we're going to see? Who do you know we're going to see if the chapter is called The Night? I'm thinking most likely, this is what I think. Do you guys agree? Water filled Jack's nose. Oh, have you ever had water in your nose? Oh, goodness. Doesn't feel good. And covered his head. His glasses fell off. Oh, man. I know what it's like not to be able to. I wear contacts, and when I don't have on my glasses, so I'm visualizing. Oh, it's not good. I've got water in my nose. It's covering my head. My glasses are off. I can hardly see. It's dark outside. I'd be really scared. How would you feel? He grabbed them just in time. Oh, good. He coughed and frailed his arms. Jack! Annie was calling from above. I'm in the moat, said Jack, gasping for air. He tried to tread water and put his glasses back on. With his backpack, his shoes, and his heavy clothes, he could hardly stay afloat. Splash! What was that splash? Type it in for me. What was that splash? We just heard another splash. What's that splash? Hi, I'm here, Annie sputtered. Jack could hear her nearby, but you tell me. Jack could hear her nearby, but so we have a problem. He can hear her, but what? Yes, Annie. Yes, good job, guys. But what? Tell me. Tell me before I type it. Think about everything that I've just told you. Visualize it in your head. It's dark. He's in the moat, frailing around, got his wet clothes on in his backpack. He did grab his glasses. He put them on. He could see her. He could hear her, but yes, you're right. He could hear her, but he couldn't see her. Which way is the land? Annie asked. I don't know. Just swim. See, it's so dark out there. They wouldn't even be able to see their hand in front of their face. So they don't know which way to go. Jack dog pedaled through the cold, black water. He heard Annie swimming too. At first, it seemed as if she was swimming in front of him, but then he heard a splash behind him. Annie, he called. What? Her voice came from in front, not behind. Another splash behind. Jack's heart almost stopped. Crocodiles! He couldn't see anything through his water-streaked glasses. Annie, he whispered. What? Swim faster. But I'm here. I'm over here. Near the edge, she whispered. Jack swam through the dark towards her voice. He imagined a crocodile slithering after him. Another splash not far away. Jack's hand touched a wet, live thing. Ah! He screamed. It's me. Take my hand, said Annie. Oh, I would have thought that Jack would have saved her, but she's got to reach in and pull him up. Hope she's strong enough because she's younger. Jack grabbed her hand. She pulled him to the edge of the moat. They crawled over an embankment onto the wet grass. Save! Another splash came from the moat waters. Oh, man, said Jack. He was shivering all over. His teeth were chattering. He shook the water off his glasses and put them back on. It was so misty. He couldn't see the castle. He couldn't even see the moat, much less a crocodile. We made it, said Annie. Her teeth were chattering too. I know, said Jack. But where are we? He peered at the foggy darkness. Where was the drawbridge, the windmill, the hog house, the grove of trees, the tree house? Everything had been swallowed up by a thick, soupy darkness. Jack reached into his wet backpack and pulled out the flashlight. He pushed the switch. What happened? No more light. They were trapped. Not in the dungeon, but in the still, cold darkness. Nay! Nay! A horse is whining. Just then, the clouds parted. A full moon was shining in the sky. A pool of light spread through the mist. Then Jack and Annie saw him just a few feet away. The night. So, here's the moat. I don't see Jack and Annie, but since he's looking in this direction, like towards you all, I'm guessing that Jack and Annie must be in that direction. He sat on the black horse. His armor shone in the moonlight. A visor hid his face. They have no idea what he looks like. No idea. It's amazing that that big, big moon was hidden behind the clouds. But he seemed to be staring straight at Jack and Annie. And that is the end of that chapter. So, At least Jack and Annie are safe. He fell into the moat first, and Annie, I guess she said, you know what? I'm not going to stay here. Since you fell into the moat, I'm coming down there with you. She did hear him talking, so she could assume that he was safe. And now the night is here, and they don't know what the night is going to do. Now, we have a clue. They don't know this, but we already have a clue. We already know that at some point, this night is going to take the two of them and put them on his horse. But looking at them on his horse, does it look like he's hurting them? What do you think he's going to do with them? I wanted you guys to see the pictures better. What do you think he's going to do with them? Where are they going? Here's the castle right here. So, oh wait, look. Now that we can see the picture really good, here's the moat. There's the horse in the night. What's going to happen here? What's a visor? The visor is the part that covers his eyes. This part that's right here. Let me go to the other page where there will be absolutely no glare because I've basically turned off almost all the lights. So the visor is this part right here. It covers his eyes where those slits are so he can see out. He can look directly at them or she, but there's no way for you to be able to tell who's behind it. That's part of the heavy helmet that Jack put on. So you think put them down. What do you guys take them to the treehouse? Wow. Okay. So you guys have to come back next Friday is when I will finish this book since I'm not coming on Tuesdays anymore. And let me get some more light so you guys can see me again. So I hope you guys have liked this. I think, let me see. We just finished chapter 8. We have 2 more chapters. And then we'll be ready for another book. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know what we have to do. That bucket of happiness. They're going to ride with the night. Yes, I think that's what's going to happen in the next chapter too. So, you know we have to do it. You're building up your bucket of happy thoughts. So think about something that you're happy about. Something that if you're having a bad day, someone has bullied you, someone's been mean to you, someone has hurt your feelings, or you want to do something your parents have told you no, and you feel bad about it. You got to have that happy thought so that you could quickly say, okay, I'm going to think about this. And then you'll be able to smile. I want you to think about something that you did that you're proud of. What is something that you have done that made somebody else smile, that helped someone? What have you done? Think about it. And if you haven't done anything, do it. Do it before you go to bed. Get the thing that you're happy about. Get the thing that you did that you're proud of. And lock it in. Inhale. Exhale. Smile. You're beautiful. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Yes, I'll see you guys next Saturday. Friday/Saturday. I hope you guys have a great week back at school. You've only been off for a few weeks though, right? It's just a few weeks. You're happy that you're 7.5? Okay. See you guys next Saturday. I said that. You're going to plant a garden. What kind of garden are you planting? Are you doing food or are you doing ornamental where it's just pretty to look at? What type of garden? I would like to visualize it. Okay, 7.5. You loved it. Thank you. You have a great weekend as well. Thank you all for watching. Mete, curete, arigato. Love you guys. I'll see you. Oh, you off for 3 months. Oh, you are off for a long time. Yeah. So, are you excited? How do you feel about going back to school? Are you guys excited about going back or a little bit nervous or how are you feeling about going back to school? I think you're going to have school to the end of July. We're planting flowers as well as veggies. I started to say both. I should have just stuck what was in my head. But yeah, before I go, I would like to see how you guys feel about going back to school. I would love to see. Rena and Noah, how do you guys feel about being in school? Because we're not going back into the fall. We're having summer school. Our summer school is going to be on a computer too, so it's completely different. That is a great thing, so you guys can see your friends. Have fun. You'll have to tell me about it next week. All right, guys. Love you. See you Monday. See some of you Monday/Tuesday. Bye.